And the Blue Devils headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Takes the handoff. It's Tomlinson. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Yeah, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
Got a little grass. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Man, this is the opposite of what this defense wanted. They told us in meetings, like, they were focused on this running back, can't give up the big plays. He's touched it twice, and he's made 2 big plays. They've got to wrap him up. Sometimes you don't realize how good somebody is until you get into a football game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DB.
Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and, man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chomp up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
Bringing it back. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Oh.
the wide receiver. Back to the ground game on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field's this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
Keep on hating on them coins, man.
Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
949 Rockstar.
They want to run it left here. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Switch it.
Just feeds the running back. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Hit as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
The hardest thing to do in football,
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
528 crew.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Maybe a crease. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Broncos are marching down the field. Handoff to the fullback. Fights off the defender. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. Plows through the defense. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's a little room there. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Levitt. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off, and he's got open room. He takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And right down the middle. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Handoff to the single back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Defense in press coverage. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Broncos want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Moving out of the pocket. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Running to the left. Makes him talk to the hand. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Broncos! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Number 0, set to kick this one.
Looking for blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call at 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
It's now second down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Field goal is good, and that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Levin. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. If they had gotten him there, he might still be running. He's down at the 47. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes a catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best player.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back. Might have a chance. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After run, now throw. He's going to let it go. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Levin. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Fighting off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they're able to get him down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind it.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Kill, kill, kill. 214 close. 214 close.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Runs through a tackle. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Broncos will try to pick it up on fourth down.
Bender, Bender. Colt, Colt. Copper, Copper. Ready. Bow, bow. Hawkeye, Hawkeye.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Hey. 390 Twilight. 390 Twilight.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. They're working that left side. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
On the move, it's Jackson. Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
In the red area, it's Benjamin. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time costly mistake.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. 5 defensive backs on the field as they desperately try to keep them out of the end zone late. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quick completion on the out.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
On the run, it's Benjamin. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 29.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking for a crease to the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, 1, you lost yards, but 2, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Trying the left side. Runs through the tackle. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Trying to run, it's Benjamin. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. There's some room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts. They will take the penalty. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the ground. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need.
And you can see on this loss, they gave me my coin. As you can see, on them 2 wins, they ain't give me my coins. Now, this is how much these fags watching me, man. They talk all through the game, and they cheat me to try to get me to talk. But I don't talk during the game when I'm exposing sometimes. Sometimes when I talk just to clown the fag-ass nigga who tampering with the system like he did last game. Now, I see these jokers every single day. They get mad because I win. They get mad because I get coins. And with the coins I got, I get good players. Or I might spend a little money just to buy a card to get more players. But let me show you something though real quick. So I got plenty of games up with wear and tear off. There it goes. Settings. Game settings. Now, I don't believe shit these hoe ass niggas be talking about, man. This is why I block lame ass profiles. Cause niggas mad cause I'm up and they think they're making me broke. But all along, I call these videos my lawyer, man. These niggas cannot play. And you can tell the little circle of people that be playing, they run the same plays. You can tell when I'm playing defense and audible, they watching plays. That's why I don't take these joking ass niggas seriously.